Disclaimer notice. This video is for entertainment purposes only. All information in this video is not based on fact. It is all alleged, based upon my intuition, my opinion, what I believe my tarot cards are telling me. I encourage each and every one of you to do your own research, form your own opinions. After all, I'm just a blonde throwing cards. Okay, guys, welcome back. This is part 2 of Where is Ava? After I did the last reading, I started researching. I did not research much before, okay? And some interesting things had popped up. First of all, I may have misspelled her name. And that's only because I was going off of a particular website that was talking about her. And they spelled it the way that I spelled it, E-V-A. Then Barone, with the E on the end. And I guess it's supposed to be Baroni with an I. And it's supposed to be A-V-A. I am making that correction in this video. And some research that I've been doing, it's like Ava totally disappeared. She appeared in maybe a couple photos with the twins, and then poof, she's gone. And I want to address this Instagram account or whatever it was that people are saying, oh, Ava's alive and well. She's got an Instagram account. As I did some digging on that. Nobody can say when her last post was because it is marked private. Okay? That's number one. And that happened like right after the raid. Her shit got deleted or got marked private. Number two, I also, in my research, from many sources, many reliable sources actually, multiples. There's speculation that was actually an imposter, that wasn't really Ava. Okay, so I want to clear that out now. And if you are somebody who says she is alive and well, then you need to say where she is, or you need to go to the authorities. Don't come on my channel. If you don't believe in what my cards are saying, if you don't believe in any of this, even though I specify entertainment purposes only, don't come on my channel and throw trash comments on here. Okay? Don't use all caps like you're shouting either. I hate that. You will be blocked. Okay? I don't tolerate rudeness, and I've been getting a lot of it lately, and I don't have a problem with just turning comments completely off across my whole entire channel. Don't ruin it for everybody else. I don't have time to deal with your bullshit and your childlike attitude. You're acting like a child, okay? I'm not going to deal with it. I'll turn comments off completely. Now I'm done with my little rant. What I did find out, and I will actually put up a couple photos. There was a little girl named Ava Baldwin. She was from Texas. Her mother, Catherine, and her father, they had a 34-day marriage. And then when they were going through the divorce, found out that Catherine was pregnant. Well, there was a big custody battle going on. Catherine was a drug addict, and she was living in the streets with her daughter, Ava. That's an important detail. In the streets. Okay? She went missing in 2015. And there were pictures of Ava Baroni Combs with the twins around that age. You know, I think that they were like about the same age, both Avas. Or are they one and the same? That's what I'm getting to. Because there is speculation that Ava Baldwin is Ava Baroni. If you look at the mouth area, you look at the eyes area, even the nose, the similarities between these two girls, it is, I mean, my eyes are peeled. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe my eyes. And both of them with the same first name. And their last name both started with a B. Baldwin, Baroni. So I want to dig a little bit more into Ava. We're going to look to see if these two are one and the same. Because in I think it was 2015, Catherine and Ava just disappeared. They found Catherine's, I don't know if it was a Bronco, I forget exactly the make and model, but it was silver. It was like an SUV similar to a Bronco. But no signs of Catherine, no signs of Ava. I'm not worried about Catherine at this point. Maybe if Spirit calls me to read on her where her whereabouts are, I will. But there is speculation that maybe Catherine sold Ava, or I probably shouldn't use that word because YouTube might get mad at me, but apparently an exchange, and that's why Diddy was saying, he was taking care of their family. He was taking care of Catherine. And he took in her daughter, Ava, to get Ava off the streets. That's what I think. But he wasn't doing it out of the goodness of his heart in light of everything we know about Diddy right now. I don't know if I should call him Diddy or Sean Combs. But what we know about him now, we know he had sinister motives. And in addition to that, I did watch another video. One of you subscribers out there emailed me a very long, detailed email message that contained the video link for a spirit box session. If I remember, because as you know, I forget, I get into the editing process and I forget, or I get into the upload process. I will try to remember to link it either in a pinned comment or in the description box to this. I think it's Afterlife Adventures. It's the name of the channel. If I happen to forget to put it in the comment, in the description box or comments. Afterlife Adventures. Go on after you're done watching this video, look it up, Afterlife Adventures, and look for her video for Ava. Okay? Anyhow, that's enough of an intro. And I'm going to go ahead and get into the cards. Okay, move my coffee out of the way. Okay, I am going to start with my combined deck. And please don't ask me the names of these decks because I don't remember. I know they're made by the same creator. One of them is the Mystery House because it's written right on the back. Intuition, Envisions, 1111. She made both these decks. They're on Etsy. Okay. So I am going to I want to start with this and see, and these are a little bit creepy, and Halloweeny. Halloween's coming up. But I kind of want to start with this deck and get the energies. Just trying to see if anything wants to fly out first. Apparently not. Okay. Because I keep hearing, just cut the deck already. Okay. 10 cards. Okay, we have... Huh. Seriously? Halloween. All Hallows Eve. That's the spirit. That's protection. Cloak. Acknowledge. Best award. Parked car, staying put, no movement. That's interesting. Simmering, divine timing, the kettle. This line alone makes me think of Diddy's riches, his money, his fame. Kind of gave a layer of protection around him. And she has not been moved. If you go watch that other video, in the spirit box said something about her being under the floor or in the tunnels or under her bedroom, 4 feet under. Makes me think, okay, she never left the house. This plan was cooked up on how he is going to protect his reputation and deal with her. There's All Hallows Eve, has a picture of a Ouija board, communications, and I'm seeing this as a confirmation for me that I chose the right tarot deck, because I was kind of thinking about that. Am I using the right one? I feel like Ava wants to speak, and I'm sorry, I do not feel she's with us. I saw that in the last reading that I did. Then I saw it in that spirit box, and it's just how she mysteriously disappeared. Okay, next cards. Dark entity, karmic. Yeah. Creeper, uninvited guest, uncomfortable. If you look at a lot of the videos out there, content creators have put content out about Ava and about that TikTok video that I just showed in the previous reading. She definitely was creeped out. She definitely looked uncomfortable. And the energy around that whole announcement, hey, I adopted a white child. In reference to Madonna and everything, dark energy around that whole thing. Paranormal. This is unique, one of a kind. But yeah, I'm seeing paranormal confirmation. I wonder if there's paranormal activity in that house now that carnival, playful, children. Children spirits. And, you know, I channel as I do my readings, right? And I also use my crystal ball. You can see, I'll just bring it over to the edge of the mat. You can see part of it, okay? And what I just saw was Ava's not the only child victim. And I was just told that Diddy, Puff Daddy, Sean Combs, is a serial K. Okay? Masculine energy, I shit you not. And if you look at this, he looks evil. He's in a devil costume, pitchfork. The image alone drew my attention. Him doing evil things with children. A lot of them become unalived, including Ava. Ava's not alone. Okay? And this card came up for another reason. And I saw that there's at least 2 other children, or maybe not children. Children, there's 2 others buried in that house in the tunnels with her. Okay. That said a lot. She's not alone in the afterlife. And that paranormal makes me think of Paranormal Activity. They're haunting the shit out of that house. If he would ever... Hopefully he never gets set free. Hopefully he's done. Okay? But everybody involved... Yeah, Daisy's trying to stick her nose in all this. Everybody involved going down. Huh, Daisy? She agrees. Okay. Let me get this deck out as well. And let's take a look at the dynamics, the relationship-wise. This was also an Etsy deck. The creator... She didn't have them available at the time because there were issues with printing the back. But one of the copies that she had, she sent to me. Okay. So, this was gifted to me by the creator. Trying to remember her channel name. She does a lot of pick-a-cards. And... I think I did an unboxing a while back on this deck. But anyhow, it's called the Dark Romance Oracle. Great for true crime. Great for true crime. The darker side of... This is a very dark, shadowy type deck. And it kind of... That's why it's called the Dark Romance. Great for shadow... The shadows of relationships. And just from reports and what my cards are saying and everything, very unhealthy relationship with Diddy and Ava. Let's see. Endings. I shit you not. Ava is talking right now, folks. Proposal, and you see the casket. Okay? This is like a proposal of some sort, an agreement, and it came to an end. Separation. This was a relationship that fell apart between Diddy and Ava. Mischievous, the poison apple, and complicated. Okay. What I get from this is her mind was poisoned. And everything was confusing. The dynamics between Diddy and Ava were very complicated. Now, she was very confused why things ended the way they did. But there was a separation between the 2 of them. They're separate now. Proposal could be, I'm hearing Diddy offering her up to somebody else. I think, I'm going to draw some more cards, but I'm feeling like somebody that Diddy offered her up to, she refused. That's what I'm hearing. As she got older, she was getting wiser to what was going on. Movement. So, there, yeah. T-R-A blank blank I-C-K-E-D. There you go. Ava wanted to end that. She didn't want to do it anymore. And what happened next was unforeseen to her. Commitment phobia. After the separation, so there was a separation and there was a scare there. The phobia, the commitment phobia part is coming in because fear that Ava would tell what she knew and what happened to her. So Diddy tried to cling to her. Clinging is watching her and everything. Past life connection. And we got karma in the last spread as well. There seems to be some kind of past life connection between Diddy and Ava. And I'm seeing the tombstone as well. Another confirmation with that and endings. Again, she's not walking the earthly plane. She's in the spirit world now. I'm sorry, I hate to say that. You know, we always want to look for the bright endings. However, we've got to be realistic. You know, it would be so nice if we didn't even have to do true crime readings or have to deal with true crime. But this is true crime. You know, most true crime cases, you know, occasionally we cover a missing person and they're found alive and well eventually. But that is rare. Let's be realistic. Even logic says chances are Ava's not here in the 3D. And my cards are confirming it over and over again. If you do not agree, click off. Click off now. Okay? Another deck that I want to use. I'm a true crime deck junkie collector. And this is the latest to my collection. I've got Trisha's coming. Why is this card in here? The Judgment. That was stuck in from a previous reading. The Judgment card is the final judgment. And this is a confirmation. Okay, Diddy's going to face judgment on this. His day of judgment is coming. But this is also confirmation. This is somebody, they're rising up into the sky. So, to me, that's confirmation. She's not with us. Okay. Can you give us a little bit? Oh, we have a jumper here. Beach. Yeah. Okay, the beach is telling me more like Miami. That's what I heard. Imprisoned. This is by the beach. Imprisoned. You see that one. Remember I said the poisonous apple, and we do know what was going on in Diddy's house, right? Marriage wedding, a couple. The marriage wedding doesn't necessarily have to be a literal wedding or marriage. That is a partnership. So this is pretty telling as well. For all the you know what going on. And I am going to pair these two together. For that kind of stuff and the partnerships in which Diddy had, it landed him here, right? The beach is water, emotions, and you look at the stormy sky. I want to know a little bit more about the beach, if that's a location. Runaway, power supply. To me, this is like she was trying to gain her freedom and try to run away. Power supply would be somebody in power. What about this somebody in power? Over the child. Man-made disaster. So, to me, it seems like something happened that Ava was trying to get away, escape, run away, but somebody in power created disaster that resulted in her passing, and she could not escape because they couldn't have her going around telling what was going on. Okay. I think I am actually going to use Alicia's deck this time, even though I've got Ashley's over here as well. But I want to look into any kind of connection between the two Avas. The one from Texas. And if you listen to that video that I was referencing, if you watch it, in the spirit box, Texas is mentioned. Where are you from? And she said Texas. She said her name over and over again. She kept saying Ava. I'm Ava. It's me. Even the name Sean Combs came through. He had me. They never got any answers on whether or not her mother was still alive or not. I'm not feeling that she is, to be perfectly honest. But I'm not getting into Catherine's, aka Kathy's, energy. I don't feel she's alive, but I'm not getting into that now. And the only thing I'm going to say about that, if Kathy is not with us, has to do with the rugs. Like maybe too many of them at one time. You get where I'm going. That's kind of what I'm feeling. Okay. But we'll leave that energy alone. And I'm going to mix these up really good before I split them. Trying to get a good mix. Because I am going to pull, again, 10 cards. 5 from each side to start. I'm looking for, at this point, for a connection between Ava Baldwin and Ava Baroni. Like, are they one and the same? That's what I'm looking for. Partner, spouse. Power. Fire is destruction. Solar flare. Gaslighting. There was somebody that helped Diddy with this. I just got to say this. Spouse and partner makes me think, and I'm thinking back to that other spread, the separation. That card just came to my mind's eye. A separation of mommy and daddy. Hot sun, being outside, in the streets, in the hot sun. I'm seeing not just gaslighting, but I'm seeing the, like a street lamp. Okay? Yes, I read very intuitively. So if you don't like the way I read my cards, go to another channel. I'm getting being out in the hot sun. The fire, all-consuming. All-consuming power. This one, this lost. Yeah, she didn't know where she was. DNA, thank you. Stalking, thank you. This is telling me that Diddy didn't know Ava and her mother. And they've been watching. There was some kind of communication and a change that occurred. This is, according to my cards, allegedly speaking entertainment purposes only. It feels like it is being confirmed that Ava Baroni and Ava Baldwin are one and the same. I'm just saying, that's the energy, the vibe, the messages that I'm getting here. They are one and the same. Boom. That's a big boom in my book. A big boom. Okay. Now, let's get into the tarot. I want to know the dynamics. Once again, I'm going to look at this alleged adoption. Okay? First of all, let's look at, before I do that, let's take a look at the Ava Baldwin side that went missing, that her father is still searching for her. I think Ava Baldwin's father really needs to take a look at this Diddy stuff. Okay. So Ava Baldwin. Show me Ava Baldwin. Her disappearance. Is it connected to Diddy? The person who took Ava Baldwin. Okay. Okay, we are going to, that's the public persona. We're going to do this the way I did it yesterday. The hidden agenda. Skeletons in the closet. This is Alicia Wicker's spread. True intentions. Wait. Yeah, skeletons in the closet, true intentions, external influences, moral compass, and the outcome. What happened. How it affects the public or whatever. Okay, let's take a look here. So, the public persona is, of course, the Queen of Cups. That's Mother. With the Six of Pentacles. Out of work, broke, out in the public, Mama couldn't take care of Ava. And this is the Eight of Pentacles. Okay? Working on something, working on a plan. This is money, this is Mother. What can I do to get some money? What can I do? And we know what she needed money for her addiction. This is like some kind of working construct here. Fleshing out a plan. And, there's this idea, that with Ava Baldwin, the big custody battle. 4-4, split down the middle. Both of them wanting to hold on to Ava. Even though Mama couldn't support her. So, Daddy gets full custody, right? Mama steals her. We know that. But there's something involving money with Mom. Okay. Hidden agenda. She lost a battle, but she was insisting on winning one way or another. The odds are against her, and she was trying to hold on. So, really, when she picked Ava up at school or whatever she did, or she was partially in Mom's care at some point, Mom was trying to hide her. Mom went into hiding. Because I'm seeing a manhunt here. But the hidden agenda was to hide her from everybody. Okay? I don't think Catherine set out to do a monetary agreement with someone like Diddy where Ava was concerned. She had no intentions on any buying or selling. You understand what I mean? The skeletons in the closet. The Devil and the Three of Cups. This is the company that she kept. Parties. Being chained to it. An addiction. An addiction to party elements. You understand what I'm saying? Rugs. But there's certain types of parties that she went to that I'm getting S parties. And that's how she got a lot of her party stuff to make her feel good. And this is feeling like Ava Baldwin was exposed to that type of environment. Okay. Special kinds of parties. Yes, Diddy comes to mind. And there is speculation, even the news sources are reporting this, that there's speculation that because of Ava may have been part of what prompted Homeland Security to raid Diddy's properties. Okay? Could have to do with Ava. And I'm getting the vibe that Ava Baldwin and Ava Baroni are one and the same. True intentions. Temperance and the Wheel of Fortune. I need to move forward. I need to feel good. I'm sorry, I have to give credit where credit is due. There's an element here of Catherine growing a conscience of some sort. But these are two people talking, having a conversation over drinks. Okay? Maybe other stuff. This feels like a party atmosphere that her true intentions is, I need to change this. So there was something here that her intentions were to go to parties, but there's an underlying intention that I need to change my lifestyle. I just got to give credit where credit is due. External influences. Holy shit, I shit you not. The Emperor and the Six of Cups. An emperor from her past, somebody that she knew. Somebody in a very high place of power. Calling the shots, and look what he has in his hand. Okay. So there was a male influence over her that she was familiar with in a place of power. Her moral compass. It went out the window when it came to survival and money and her substance problems. And the death card resulted in this. If by chance, let's just say that they're two separate girls, two different Avas. This Ava's not walking the earth either anymore. Her moral compass was focused on the coin or the things that she could get in her hand to fuel her addiction, resulted in her daughter leaving the earthly plane. But even at that, regardless, money is the root of all evil. Okay? You see it time and time again. When there are things and scenarios like this with organized crimes, with big things like this, what's at the root? The coin. Okay, Now, yeah, no, not every unaliving has to do with that. Sometimes it has to do with cheating and stuff and jealousy. But something, or we could say something physical. Now let's flip the coin and say, okay, assume that Ava Baldwin and Ava Baroni were one and the same. It's still the same moral compass. Catherine got a coin, and it resulted in an unaliving. Okay. Potential outcome of this: Queen of Swords, Ace of Wands. Somebody comment below if you know if on the prosecution team against Diddy, if there is a female lawyer, female prosecutor on that team. I'm just curious. But I get a female here who is digging for the truth. And comes up with some new ideas. But I'm getting a passion ignited. This Queen of Swords passion is ignited with this case. And there is research being done. Remember the DNA card from the last spread. Or maybe it's 2 spreads ago. The DNA card. Something being uncovered. I'm getting a DNA connection. So, I'm feeling like will Ava be found? I think there will. At this point, I'm going to assume that both Avas are one and the same person. Okay? Because that's what I'm feeling. Allegedly speaking, entertainment purposes only. I want to know, is she going to be found? Will she be found? Will Ava be found? There is the Knight of Cups. Ace of Swords. Knight of Wands. Ace of Cups. Aces are yeses. I'm getting a very, very strong yes. There is going to be a pouring out of the community. And there is Page of Wands, news coming. I'm getting that it's going to be an emotional ride, but the truth is going to come out about Ava and her whereabouts. And my question was she going to be found? This is a definite yes. There's a lot of love here. This could be maybe Ava's father finds her. That is a very strong yes. But did Diddy do this? Did Diddy do this? Did Diddy do this? I'm just going to let the cards come out as they may. Did Diddy unalive her? Did he do this? We've got the World. And the Moon. So, what happened to her is hidden to the world. It is a mystery of what happened to her, to the child. Very well hidden. There was more than one involved. Two of Swords. And I think in that spirit box, Five of Swords. Or is this Justice? Oh no, this is Justice. And Three of Wands. Okay. She's going to be found. Even though it's hidden. This is almost saying that authorities know something about Ava right now. And it's being hidden from everybody. They have evidence. But they're sitting on it right now as the wheels of justice turns. And when they have enough, and I feel like it involves finding her, they will move forward with prosecuting him in context of Ava. Okay? Let me ask one more question before I end this. Is Diddy done? What's going to happen to Diddy? What's going to happen to Diddy? Strength. What's going to happen to Diddy? Still kind of using her Alicia Wickers. I like her spreads. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, he's got a lot to worry about. Diddy has a lot to worry about. His stronghold that he has on the community, it's done. Because, you know, his attorney said, oh, there's a witch hunt. Oh, you better fucking believe there's a witch hunt going on right now. They want to hang him. This is justice being served for what he did to torture. I know that's not what hangman means. Don't come after me. I read intuitively. Torturing. In the sex rings. Justice being served for that. Again, I get this female prosecutor who is going to be a total nightmare for Diddy. And they are going to move forward. He's going to be found guilty. And I am feeling DP. His life is done. He's not getting life in prison. We're talking D as in David, P as in Paul. You know what I mean by okay. So, at this point, I think this is a great place to end this live and to drop the mic.